Kaiba, my deck has no pathetic cards, but what it does contain are 5 pieces of the N-word. Ninja School, everyone. Welcome to Season 2. It has been a while. And the videos that I've uploaded are terrible, meaning that I do have to reset the series and start all over again. I hate the fact that what I'm recording with is actually worse than just recording a voice. It's terrible. You know, the app for voice recorder is actually better quality than just camera recorder. It makes no sense. It should be the same. It should use the same fucking thing, but it isn't. And the recording software in general is the most irritating thing that people manage to master. And editing as well is terrible. I don't want to touch it. It's the most ugliest thing ever. It doesn't work. I worked with it. It's horrible experience. I'm not a good editor, and I don't care to be. I have my own thing to do, so that's what I focus on. I focus on being lazy, but passionate about. I know what my passion is, right? Because like, okay, this, I want to do this. I really want to do this. That means I'll put more work into it. But that's what I want to be driven by. Real, pure passion. Sometimes I do, or actually very often I do get the problem of like, what am I supposed to do? So that problem really has to be solved somehow. I have to be very smart about it. Of doing highest priority thing first, but also figuring out how to actually enjoy it. It's very tough. But that is my first principle, is like, I have to enjoy it because I will not be able to perform properly. Even when I will perform, my brain will need some relaxation afterwards that's extreme, right? Or, even worst case, I will become workaholic. I will perform well, but I will, in the very end, after I've achieved all of these great things, I will not enjoy anything. I'll be like Notch. Oh, I'll just sell the game. Who cares, right? I haven't created my community. I haven't done anything. Let's just sell everything and be done with my life. Great. Just bullshit. I improvise. This is the best thing ever. You have everything you need, you just do it. You have a game, you just do things in game. The only thing I can do is just draw lines right now. But it's still nice. Still functional, I suppose. I do have a lot of work though. It's just lines. I want all these different shapes, and so then I want every texture to be retextured with all these stupid lines, basically from the game code. And it's no longer going to be a painting, it's going to be code based, so it's very easy to modify different pieces of it. For example, OR can be randomized in that sense. The moment you take one piece, you just multiply it different places. I'm not sure what other functionality there is. Like, there's gonna be fire furnace. That's nice. That's possible. But other than that, it's very mundane. The reason why I'm working on it in the first place is I need text and need numbers. It's the most important stuff to display score, at least. Then I can actually make my first game. And it's exactly what I'm trying to do in the end of the August month, which is going to be the event of some internet game jam. Some YouTubers came together and thought, oh, let's make a game jam. Cute. I'm in, and I'm gonna blow people's minds off, even if some people will think I'm cheating because I'm using my game engine that I created. I don't know what people will think, but I'm different enough to where the rules don't apply to me, basically, so you can get lost, basically. If I win in my own category, who cares? I win. Anyways, now another frustration I have is with Hypixel. I mean Hightail. Hypixel is the developer of Hightail. It's not being released early. Minecraft was released early. Probably Minecraft is the only game that has been released early, which was not actually a game, but an engine. That's the difference here. An engine. I mean, a demo is nice to actually release of any game, but demo is an engine, and you kind of even want to open source it and let people just mess with the structure that you're working with to later prove them that you can do better, or they can prove that they can do better, and you just made a very good engine, right? If they do better than you, you made a good engine. If you do better than them, you made a good game in the end. So either way, you can win twice as more likely if you release engine first and early. So Hightail did not do that. It's gonna be now 50-50 whether they're gonna beat Minecraft or not. They have to try beat Minecraft. That is the main goal of Hightail. If they don't mention this goal at all, no, as if nobody cares, well, everyone cares. Because right now Minecraft is popular again, and it's like, why? Nobody could beat Minecraft for such a long time. For 5 years, I haven't seen a popular game that I could play. The best I got is Hearthstone. I came back to it over and over again. Then I came back to Skyrim over and over again. And this. Other than that, I didn't got anything to play. Seriously. It sucks. I played a little bit of Fallout too. Okay. But that's it. For 5 years, I'm like empty. Then there was Elder Scrolls Legends. Now that was nice. That was like 2 years ago. Cute. But now it still sucks. Elder Scrolls Legends actually suck. To a certain degree, it's balanced, but it's like, balance more, assholes. Balance more. Some cards are ridiculously stupid. Control game is annoying. And yeah, it's mostly control. But let's not get into that. It's a very interesting game, and I will definitely investigate it further. But yeah. So, third point. I definitely missed a few points there in between, but like, third point. Flat Earth perspective and the personalities that I'm working on. So there's still 4 personalities. Nothing changed. I haven't made a new amazing discovery that completely destroyed my perspective of how I set things up. If anything, it got stronger, and I have backup now to showcase people how these personalities perform. But another interesting thing that happened is Jake Paul and Logan Paul ended their careers. You can clap now, but it's very fascinating how Logan Paul created a documentary. Jake Paul was in a documentary about himself. So they sneaked in a way to document themselves into history and end themselves from YouTube in the most fascinating way. If they're gonna come back to YouTube in a smashing way, I don't care. I don't know how they're gonna do it. It's because you have a solid exit right now, and you just do whatever you want. You can do podcasts, you can do those weird ass videos. But Jake Paul is so weird, right? He became boyfriend with Tana. What? Tana is another person who got herself a documentary from Shane. And it's even weirder, their personalities are the same. That is unseen for me. I've never seen the same personality date another same personality. That is weird, right? That is a good ending right there. I want to know what happens. But even, well, it's not weirder. It's just what I've ended up with. The funny part from season 1 of Ninja School, when I looked into Jake Paul's shit, Shane Dawson was like, where's Sociopath? And he was asking that Sociopath, right? He was looking at a Sociopath and was asking, where's the Sociopath? He couldn't recognize that his psychologist was the Sociopath. Now, a better way to describe it is, Sociopath would never describe himself as Sociopath. It would be like, holy shit, I'm not a Sociopath. But that's exactly who the fuck you are. Sociopaths are so keen on feeling good, making sure they have a good name, and making sure that anything that's not rainbows and unicorns are shot in the face. I call them snipers. That's what they do. They snipe the shit out of anything that feels bad. They shoot it down from very much distance because they just identify it with their eyes and ears, and it's like they see a bad word, it's like, holy shit, let's shoot him. He said the N-word. Holy shit, let's shoot this piece of shit. Oh man, he said a swear word. Demonetized. Look at that. They've taken over of this dollar symbol, didn't they? And I would say the is word is like the staple of sniper. The number 15. The sweet 16, I would say. Which is a disguise for number 15. Sweet 16. Even worse is like when you put pen 15. Oh boy. The meme. Anyways, snipers are crazy. They're sociopaths. And I have plenty of evidence why Shane's psychologist is a sociopath. But I'm going to, make a full episode on that one. Because I want to shoot her down. That's what's up. Okay? So yeah, I call them snipers. I used to call them zombies, but I have to be a little bit more sneaky now to make sure that nobody shoots me down and blocks me from existence. Anyways, from their reality. I have to sneak in a little bit. Okay? Even though I'm saying this, it's gonna work, guys. It's like a ninja in plain sight right now, standing in front of everyone. I'm invisible right now, guys. I am invisible. Nobody's gonna see me. Trust me. And everyone's laughing, everyone's having a good time, but that it works. It fucking works. The first moves always work. Then a little bit sneaky you have to be as you move on. But because of what you're doing, not because of what everyone else is doing. This is a very interesting concept of reality, is that you have to be real to yourself first. Everything else is just bullshit because your confidence matters, right? So the most confident you're going to be is being yourself, doing your own problems, dealing with your own problems. So that is important. Logan Paul is another piece of the coin, right? Who actually released a documentary of his own, and I really appreciate it because it gives that extra perspective on flat Earth or like a solid ending to the flat earth movement as well. Not exactly ending, but like the way that you take the whole thing and you can treat it properly without misjudging. So the way flat earth has to be treated is, you look outside, it's flat. Believe that it's flat. You better believe that it's flat. The moment the government is beaten up and they have lied, if anything happens to this religion of round earth that you believe in, for without having an experience, an actual experience of roundness, where you not just see, you use the roundness. The round earth is used specifically for anything that you do. But nobody's using that right now. I haven't used it. I haven't cared. Nobody cares. Nobody should care. Nobody should laugh at these group of people, but they're being laughed at, which makes things even worse. So, Logan Paul did a wonderful job simply going in there, getting relationships, showing that relationships work with these people, and getting out of there. Nothing concerning flat earth at all, I would say. Yes, you got the newbie introduction stuff of how it works. That was legit. But Logan Paul focused on relationships, and I think it's the most brilliant thing. Can you get a hot girlfriend that believes in flat earth? Yes. And you can probably do it the other way around, where you still believe in flat earth, and you're gonna still be fine. I came home. It's nicer here. The rent is lower, and I found an opportunity that blew my mind. The other, let's leave behind at this point. So I can be a school psychologist. Not just any schools, is my school that I finished. If I can get this job, which I'm very excited about, obviously my teacher's gonna be like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? I'm the laziest piece of shit ever. But when it comes to stuff like this, I want to help people. I want to really get in there. And I'll be excited to work as a psychologist, like crazy excited. Not just because I can stalk on girls that are underage. Don't worry, guys. That's just what I do. As a psychologist, that's what I will do. Just creep on people. People's personalities. I will dig into who they are, and that's the scariest thing ever. Worse than stalking, in a way. I don't know how people treat stalking, but like, I know it's overrated word. It shouldn't be that evil. It's just people don't know how to do it. If you're stalking someone, don't actually attack them. Just keep on stalking them. Even if they see you or whatever, just keep on stalking them, but be approachable in a way, right? So they can be like, what are you doing here? What's up, right? If they really care, like, they will give you the they have to. It's their responsibility to be creeped out, right? Otherwise, you just stalk them. Like, you're just intentionally creepy at this point. I don't know. If you know how to do it, nothing is bad. If you know how to shoot a person, you will not shoot a person, because you don't want to do that most of the time. Yeah, so it's the lack of skill that usually ends up with horrible results. Anyways, let's finish with the actual meme that should have started the video in the first place. Well, not this one. This one is just weird. With great responsibility comes great power. I fixed it. It was the other way around. With great power comes great responsibility. No, it doesn't. When you have power, you don't have to be responsible. You can be a supervillain too. You can be. You're not responsible for anything. But if you want power, you have to take responsibilities, so you generate power. With responsibility, then comes the power. But with power doesn't come responsibility. People want you to be good and a superhero, and if you can't do a backflip, you now have to do backflips for the rest of your life to entertain people. But it's like, what? No. That's not how world works. So finishing up, I have only one question. No, not this one. Is Selena Gomez a creeper? I know she is, but can you figure out what creeper personality is and why she is a creeper? At the same time, as a bonus, why is Ariana Grande as a sniper? Right? I've already talked about snipers and what they do. So, as a quick hint, creepers don't usually have emotions, right? So, you can use that as a hint. But there's so much more to talk about. Which is even weirder, like, yes, PewDiePie is playing Minecraft again. But this meme could be potentially dangerous. Not just because I'm using creepers as a personality type, huge personality type, but it's also a personality type that has been hidden for a long time. So I wonder if people get this hunch, they feel it right there in this meme. They feel more than just a meme, than something to laugh at. They're looking for something. They're sensing something, you know. So I'm gonna discuss that in more detail next episode, including with who are the other two girls that I use for personality discussion, basically, to show the 4 amazing Powerpuff Girls that define personalities in today's world, for me at least. They're not idols, they're just very easy targets. Let's put it that way. Easy targets for research. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Let's continue next episode. Bye.